I guess we're here wrong.
It was 18:30 on September 26, 2023. In attendance is Councilmember Yarborough, Councilmember Rodriguez, Councilmember Cornelison, Mayor Pro Tem Patton-Bruce. This time we do have a quorum. I would have everybody rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great speaker.
Can you hold 1 minute? Is that when I have 1 minute? Okay. Good evening, Council. How are you guys today? I'm going to bring you guys up to speed to get to how we got to where we're at. So, I provided you guys with some evidence and some allegations against some competency issues or possible criminality with your police department. Basically, the police allegedly targeted 2 council members and a mayoral candidate. The mayoral candidate was not elected. I provided text messages detailing that targeting to you. The police allegedly conspired to pressure Chief Jordan to resign by city staff and the mayor with promotions promised. That was in the blue folder. I'm sure you all have read that thoroughly and have a firm understanding of that. Police allegedly chose not to investigate specific crimes against children based on who made the complaint, not the validity of the complaint. I've provided multiple emails detailing those specific allegations as well. Allegedly, they conspired to arrest a councilwoman who had been asking a lot of questions regarding things like accountability, vendors, and stuff like that. I highlighted these discrepancies on the actual arrest affidavit, which is a legal document and sworn to under penalty of perjury, a Class A misdemeanor, and I suggested that this could be either a competency issue or a criminality issue. You guys chose to do nothing about it and chose to confirm those police departments. Well, since then, another open records request has come in. That open records request is the official reports, complaints, and documentations of the specifics relating to the Secretary's allegations and what ultimately led to the arrest of Jennifer Thompson. Officer Templer's report confirms that he interviewed her on December 27th, not December 22nd. Officer Arbuthnot's signed police report confirms that he interviewed her on December 27th, not December 22nd. Also, there's no supervisor signatures which are mandated on those reports. I have it if you'd like to see it. There's no supervisory approval before the arrest warrant was applied for as required by the Godley Police General Order 7.35 Alpha 2. They didn't do that. They may tell you they did, but it didn't happen if it's not documented. Maybe it's being held from me from ORRs, but they didn't provide that. Also, no supervisory approval before sending the arrest affidavit to the magistrate, as required by Godley Police Order 7.35 Alpha 3. Also, they violated Godley General Order 7.35 Echo 4, which states, officers need not execute the warrant at the first possible opportunity to do so, but may choose the time and place in accordance with these rules. However, an officer shall not select the time and place of arrest solely to embarrass, oppress, or inconvenience the arrestee. If you remember, this happened 5 minutes before our meeting, guys. After the incident where the city secretary refused to place tabled items and new items on the agenda per an official councilwoman's request, the following happened. Jennifer Thompson filed a formal complaint against Hill. So you have December 22nd. On December 22nd, Ms. Thompson filed formal complaints against Ms. Hill. That was for failure to do her job as city secretary relating to the proper agenda preparation. And she also filed formal complaints against Officer Arbuthnot, Amatoy, and Cantrell for attempting to influence her future votes on certain things. Those were delivered to the mayor and to the city attorney, all on December 22nd. Those were complaints of racism against one of them. We all know how racism complaints are handled in the city. And they were also threats of trying to sway her vote via threats. Those were against all three. Hill, in her complaint on 12/27, clearly stated that she was afraid to add the items to the agenda because she thought that specifically item O was directly related to her and her performance, and she would be disciplined. Those are all motives to, when you do a report on December 27th, those are motives to move them to the 22nd so it doesn't look like you're retaliating against somebody who made complaints against you. That's what those are. Unfortunately, poor Officer Templer was probably used as a pawn in this. He had been on the job less than a month when he interviewed Ms. Thompson. Let's see what his field training officer reports say about that. Officer Rizzo and Officer Templer were both on the job for less than 2 months when they arrested her. Let's see how their field training officer stuff looks. Were they in ghost phase or phase 4? I can't find which phases those are of the field training officer program because they're not in your Godley Police Officer General Orders. I don't know if this is some Special Activities Division CIA thing, this ghost phase they talk about. But there's 3 phases of FTL, and it's very specific what they do. Now, what I haven't received yet is the 2 pages of Arbuthnot's narrative, and I haven't received Ms. Hill's narrative, and I haven't received AC's narrative, which should be signed formalizing these complaints. Maybe they should be researching what they're supposed to do and how to do it instead of hanging out at Small Town Kitchen or 171 Food Row trying to make everybody feel good about this. People don't like me, and that's totally cool. But these are facts, you people. These are facts. These are allegations of either severe incompetency or criminality. And they're going unanswered. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cooper.
That is all for public comment. Move into discussion and action items. Item 6A, discussion and possible action on the adoption of the PTO policy for city of Godley employees.
Chair, can I request that we move up the interviews for judge and city administrator so we can let those people go home? I think the judge is in power. Call around? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a long drive.
So item D, F, and G.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can deal on 6B. Do we need executive session for that?
That we discussed in open session. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I have a motion to remove item 6D, E, F, and G, and item A.
I'll second.
A motion by Scott and a second by any further discussion? No further discussion?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes unanimously. Item 6E, discussion and possible action on the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer, municipal court judge. At this time, at 18:37, Godley City Council will convene into executive session and close our open session to discuss items 6E, 6E, 6F, and 6G.
Suppose, who do you want to do first, I guess? Good? Good.
Yes, sir.